Hello guys, and welcome to episode 4 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Dark Elves on very hard difficulty. This is the Steel Faith Overhaul mod. We are going for short campaign victory, and today it starts with an attack on Grande. Let's jump on it. Should be a relatively simple attack, and once we complete this assault, we will gain access to the gold at Grande, which is really nice. We have got a trade agreement with our neighbours up here as well, so that is very helpful. Because it means we're unlikely to be attacked on our border sometime soon. Also, the fact that we're attacking Grande is making them like us quite a bit, so maybe we can push all the way to something like a defensive alliance, which would be perfect and lead potentially towards Confederation in the future. For now though, let's just maybe stand off to the side. I'm tempted to actually let my Reaper bolt throwers just take down a tower or two before we attack.
The true king. Red spears. Dark shards. Bolt throwers.
I actually really feel like Legend doing this. Legend of Total War. He always cheeses his sieges really badly if he has artillery. Alright, let's start the deployment, start the battle. We'll smash that tower. Oh shit, it does actually have line of sight onto these units. Well, didn't expect that. Maybe they like remove the ability to cheese.
Red spears. Advancing. Onward.
Yeah, I don't think we have like line of sight. Maybe we can do the one on the right. Well, that'll do. If we can take down one, better than none. Might also be able to take down the gate from here. I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. What we can do then is just have our units go and run up. Like so. And while they are doing that, what we'll do is get the bolt throwers out and start shooting that tower. Our Reaper bolt throwers do actually fire pretty quickly. Oh shit, my Blackguard and Nagron have got wrecked. Well, that tower's nearly destroyed anyway. Nice. Okay, good. I might bring them in front of the gate now and we'll just blast the gate open. Well, we've got to remember that we do have Dark Conduit, so we can do a lot of damage with that. If we manage to engage a bunch of units in the same area, then we can just destroy them very quickly. I should also get Malekith to climb. Let's do that. And I think we're just going to bring down an attack onto these dark shards. Let's bring down a blade wind on them because I'm kind of annoyed that they're just sitting there attacking us. Oh, that has demolished the unit. Beautiful. It might also kill off some of these Blackout Corsairs if we're lucky. Great. There we go. Lovely. My god, Nagaron doing plenty of damage there. That almost wiped out 3 entire units. On this side, we're probably just going to want to attack the Dread Spears on the walls here and bring these ones around.
Eager for battle by your command.
And my Dark Shards are attacking these units, which is good. That's what we want to see.
Cold-blooded killers.
Let's also just take down this gate though.
Attack! Understood. No survivors.
Any more units that we can use spells on? I think we can use Soul Stealer on the walls, right? So I guess we'll do that.
Hear my words. They shall suffer.
It reminds me of the final transmutation that I was using with the Chaos. Let's throw a Doom Bolt onto this Death Hag as well. See how much damage that does. Oh, it did quite a bit of damage actually. How's the gate doing? We're on 43%. I don't think my cold ones can attack that, can they?
Destroy!
No. I could have probably used the Cascading Fire Cloak on these Blackguard and Nagarond. And just buff them up a little bit, but I don't think it really matters. Are we in range to throw down the spells in the centre? We are not.
Great spears!
These Blackguard Corsairs will actually be pretty good on the walls. I could put the Vortex on them. I would Doom Bolt them, but it doesn't look like it's going to hit properly. We'll just Doom Bolt the Death Hag again. Apparently the Death Hag's being hit by a lot of crossbow fire. Oh, that does so much damage. That's good. That's that dealt with. I guess best bet is for us to use the Flaming Sword of Ruin here. And maybe put the Cascading Fire Cloak onto the Dread Spears. We do still have another one of these abilities to use actually. But having the Dark Shards demolish that unit is fine by me. I'm just having Malekith run up on his own because I can probably just Dark Conduit on him. Yeah, if he gets surrounded here. Perfect. Look at all of those horses die. Oh, that spell's broken. Alright, decisive victory, very nice. Oh man, Dark Conduit's so good. It's a shame it doesn't credit the kills, I don't think, to the units that use it. Otherwise the Blackguard and Malekith himself would have got way more kills, but that's just incredible.
Victory is mine.
Alright, let's loot and occupy Grande. That will give us the level 2 gold mine, very nice. I mean, it's always going to be level 2. Even if we occupy, I think we'd still get level 2. It's just if you loot and occupy, it damages the building. Now this is going to spawn a rebellion. It's kind of intentional. Just so that I can kill it and carry on. We also completed the quest doing that. And we've already unlocked the Destroyer quest. Very good. Attacks cause discouraged effect, reducing leadership. That's nice. Okay. Baal's Anvil is a volcano within which lies the shrine of the Elven Smith god. It is the most sacred of sites, and now the Witch King has it in his sights. With Destroyer in hand, he marches relentlessly upon Ulthuan's shores, to the tip of the Dragon Spine Peninsula, into the volcano itself. As expected, the High Elf Guardians are waiting within. I think this is going to be a much harder quest battle than the last. There are Phoenix Guard Dragon Princes. Yeah, we're definitely not ready for that. We'd be actually up against Tyrion himself. So yeah, that's a no for now. Let's level up Malekith. I think it's probably a good idea to finally give him Arcane Conduit, because we are using quite a bit of magic. It's nice just having an abundance of magic, because I actually use it. Like, all of the magic. Go for the Piercing Bolts of Burning. I think that's going to be a bit better than the Flame Storm. Because the Flame Storm moves around, I don't think the Piercing Bolts, will miss the mark. We can be a bit more accurate with them. Oh, and look at Malekith's number of men. Perfect. Okay, back over to the Black Flood. We have a lot of money. Maybe we should build a new army. Do we even need one? I don't know. I mean, we could change this to not sacrifices, the enforced tribute payments, so that public order decays faster on purpose, and then just build an army that can crush the rebellions over and over. I mean, eventually we're just going to build these buildings, right, which increase public order anyway. Is there any unique buildings here at the Temple of Cain? Because we could just start by building that. Or I could build one that increases public order, like the slave slums. Or even the torture posts. I think the slave slums better. Because the fighting pits, we can't ever build the arena in the settlement. I think the slave district is much better to have. Yeah, maybe we just build that. Then we don't have to build another army for now. And I think that's a way better thing to do, because it allows us to have the surplus cash to build up Nagarond and stuff. We're still waiting for the Stonemason's Workshop to finish, and then we'll upgrade a lot of stuff in Nagarond. Although I guess the question is the time waited to build the Stonemason's Workshop worth the amount we save on the buildings? I don't know. Maybe not. I want to maintain the population surplus here though, so I can upgrade Hagrave again. Alright, so that's fine. Imminent Rebellion at Grande is okay, we're fully aware of that. Tempered in Blood will soon be finished, and we also have our right available. Oh, we have enough slaves. 1,400. Let's get the Sacrifice to Mathlan going. That will allow us to get a Black Ark. And Black Arks apparently create income. We also completed this quest, which gives us minus recruitment costs. Okay, well, that's good. So this can generate income through the Dark Elf manors. It can also do so through the Slave Hold. Income from post-battle loot for armies within the sphere of influence is actually pretty nice. Well, this all generates income. Does every building generate income? Yeah, it does. Well, that's interesting. That kind of offsets the amount you spend on upkeep then, I guess. We're not actually maxed out on Malekith's army, so I'm tempted to just buy some Black Arks Black Ark Corsairs and then give them to Malekith. Oh well, it's going to take multiple turns to build up this force. So let's just start queuing those up. Actually, I'm probably going to take some of those out of the queue just because I want to maintain some of the cash in order to build the buildings in the next couple turns. Alright, let's end the turn. I'm going to have to check out Harganeth at some point again, see if we can get a defensive alliance. I think we already have like a non-aggression pact with them from what I saw. Okay, they're moving down to the Great Arena. That is fine. At least they didn't go and attack Har-Kaldra. That's where I thought they were going to go with that army. That's actually a good thing. We can just kill this rebel army, right? And then go and attack the army near the Great Arena. It's not like they can attack Naggarond, right? Unless they kill off my Black Ark. That would be a bit of a pain. That would be a big pain in the ass, actually.
Your conquests strike fear into the hearts of your enemies, mighty lord. The wisest amongst them will know that fate is on your side.
Well, chapter objective successful, and we actually managed to complete 3 of the bonus objectives. I didn't even know what the bonus objectives were. I never really pay attention to the bonus objectives because it seems to be a waste of time trying to do them, but we managed to complete 3 of them, so it couldn't be that bad. Wrecked ships and chill. Okay, we've got to do 10 different settlements now. The Dark Elves have made their homes in the towering black arcs that bore them aloft to Naggaroth. Once beached, they became fortresses of the Druchii. From here, they launch expeditions into Naggaroth to explore and conquer the frozen land. Can we actually put this guy into port? Because that would be ideal.
I admire your darkness.
I think we're going to move away from
Sail, damn you!
these guys, and I'm just going to continue the recruitment.
Such slaughter awaits.
Just so that this army doesn't jump onto the water and attack my Black Ark. We'll hit the rebellion. Goodbye. We'll take the money from that. Thank you very much. Then what we're going to do is march to the Great Arena. Lovely. And he's leveled up. So we've unlocked the Tyrant. Nice. Okay. But that does lock War Leader. Oh, what's the difference? Okay, so Tyrant gives extra public order for all provinces and tax rate faction-wide, which is really nice. Like, anything that gives faction-wide public order is perfect. But what are the other things that we get from that? So extra growth and own local province, minus construction costs for local province. I mean, this is all local province, which really sucks. Because it is going to make Malekith defensive. Seditious or Sanguine gives extra relations to Dark Elves, extra public order in the own local province, owning factions favoured. I mean, I'm not even sure if I want extra public order in the local province, because that means whenever we take over a province with Malekith, he's probably not going to rebel, and we probably want it to rebel just so we can get the extra money. Like, as much as I hate public order, I don't think it's actually held me back as much in this campaign so far. So it might be worth going to War Leader. This gives us minus upkeep, extra income from post-battle loot for all characters. Scoured and Stripped gives extra income from looting and sacking settlements. Extra casualties captured post-battle as well. Triumph of Evil gives extra Lord's Army casualty replenishment rate and minus attrition. This seems way better. And extra income from post-battle loot plus 50%. Okay, we're going down War Leader for sure. Yeah, that's way better overall. I like that a lot. His army's going to be majorly cheap. One turn until that's complete. Good. still waiting for the population set plus for the Black Flood.
The Druki are restless.
Okay, that's all done. The quest is complete into... not quest, the technology is complete in 2 turns. Let's just move on to the next turn. Oh, I forgot to say hi to Helebron. It might be worth sending her a gift. Because I do want to confederate Harganeth if I can. They are Harganeth, right? But, yeah, Helebron is like a legendary lord, so I would like to have my hands on her. That sounds pretty perverted. Oh well. I am the Witch King after all, and I think she's a witch. She's like the leader of the Witch Owls, right? Marathi might actually get jealous if we confederate. Yeah, now we're getting a bit too RP. Chaos Stirs, that is fine. We have encountered the Scourge of Aquitaine. And Authoritarian. Oh, is this a rogue army? Oh, please. Why didn't this mod remove rogue armies? Why? Oh, why am I? We're on 24,000 cash. Right, let's spend some of that. We'll upgrade this, thank you very much. How close are we actually to having enough population surplus? We're actually pretty close. Actually saying that we need 4, and we're on 2, so maybe not. We can actually upgrade these other settlements. Might be worth doing, like at Harkaldra, for example, because I feel like Mung, we're going to end up going to war with them at some point.
The people are displeased.
Right, let's build the conscription hall here. Arakatho Gorge. We're going to get rid of this one and Agarond before I forget to do that. And then what we're going to do is get the Altar of Cain, I think, which unlocks Witch Elves and Death Hags. And it may also be worth getting the Den of Outlaws, since Shades are pretty badass. And they do have armor-piercing missiles, which are really strong. So that's probably a good idea. If we upgrade this, what does it allow us to build? Bleak Swords, then eventually Black Ark Corsairs and Reaper Bolt Throwers. I don't think like we need Black Ark Corsairs and Reaper Bolt Throwers, right? Because we can... well, maybe the Reaper Bolt Throwers, but not the Black Ark Corsairs, because we can build the Black Ark Corsairs on the Black Ark.
There is growing unrest.
But we are going to move this back,
A vile plan. Plotting a course.
because we might be able to use him and the abilities that he brings on these armies, especially this army here that I probably want to destroy. But this turn we are going to try and chase these guys. I don't know if we're going to be in range. We are not, so let's just go into raiding stance. I really like that raiding stance can be used every turn regardless. Like, it actually makes raiding worth doing.
Yes.
Really, really nice change.
Provocations.
Still not sure what to build here. I was waiting so long to do this, and I don't even know what I want to make. Maybe Black Roads? I don't even know. Black Roads isn't too bad. We could get ourselves slave slums for reduction in slave decline rate. We don't actually have that many slaves though. We are going to get 420 in the end turn because of the raiding. Let's just upgrade this. I think that's worth doing. We'll upgrade this one. That's also worth doing.
We are displeased.
One more turn until we can upgrade Haggrave. That's nice. I'm definitely going to want the Den of Outlaws at some point. That actually reduces public order. Perfect. I never thought I'd say that. I think I'm also going to get the Harpy Roost, just so that we can eventually upgrade that to the Beastmaster stable. Although this does reduce or increase slave decline rate quite a bit. But we're going to have to do it somewhere. Actually, it might be worth doing it over here, right? Because we have exotic animal tamers. Yeah, let's build that building at Haggrave. That would make more sense. So we won't build the Harpy Roost here. Instead, we will build the Altar of Cain. The Untainted's nice, so we'll take that. Alright. The only other choice is, do we upgrade one of these? I think I might upgrade the Altar of Ultimate Darkness sooner than later, because then we can get the unique building there. So we'll use a population surplus for that in the Iron Mountains, but we'll keep the population surplus going in the Black Flood. And public order in the Chill Road is not that bad. It's only -4. And we're not even in the province, so that's really good. Let's move on to the next turn. I'm actually starting to like this a little bit. I thought that public order would be more annoying, but it's really not so far.
Choose your words carefully.
Tretch would like a trade agreement. That's not actually too bad. We should probably just take that for the time being. We're making a lot of money. We should probably build another army that's not the Black Ark. That way we can just expand quicker. We should be able to wipe out Grande in the next turn as well. Well, depending on where that little army goes. There's like a single leader just sailing on their own. But at Ashrak we should be able to attack them. And take this element. Like our magic will allow us to do so. It's the main advantage we have. Oh, they would like a defensive alliance. Maybe not at the moment. Because... yeah, I don't know if I really want them to be my friends, because it might make some of the Dark Elves hate us, which I don't really want. Technology is complete, and, well, that's fine. This might declare war on us. Let's talk to them. Scourge of Aquitaine. Can we pay them to, like, attack Hmong or something?
Proves you are no craven, but cowards often live longer.
They can only join wars, can't they? So, yeah, that's kind of pointless right now. Let's talk to Harganeth, and we will sell them military access. Although we could get a military alliance if we give them military access. But I think I'd rather just sell these individually. Oh, never mind, we're not really going to get much for it, I don't think. Maybe this mod kind of reduces the amount of money you can get from the AI in this fashion, because I always used to exploit that quite a lot. We'll just take the military alliance, I think.
Fine.
Like, that is a good offer, because it allows us to confederate them sooner than later.
Malekith, King of Nagaroth.
Sorry about the cut in the video there. Let's carry on. So we'll go and attack Ashrak. And this is going to be an interesting battle actually. We're up against Sisters of Slaughter, Dread Spears, Bleak Swords, and some Dark Riders. There's some Black Ark Corsairs. I mean, it's actually quite a lot of nice units that we probably want to have a good look at, because I don't think I've really looked into most of the units that the Dark Elf roster have at the moment. We have a pretty bland army. We will fight this on the battle map, and we will slaughter them with magic. Do we have an advantage? Are we on high ground? That's pretty ridiculous if it's a settlement defense where we have the high ground attacking. Which that doesn't make sense. I think we do. That is interesting, to say the least. Right, we will gamble for more wins. We're only on like 22. That's good. Paid off. Start the deployment. We'll have our guys like so. We do have artillery. I don't think they do, and if they do, well, we have more, I think. That is fine. We'll spread out the line a bit more after the battle starts. Cool. Actually, let's do it from this rock. That way we have a bit better of a line to work with. Put these onto multi-shot. And I think they're attacking like multiple different units, so that is absolutely fine by me. Gonna have my Sorceress ahead, we'll have Malekith ahead. And I could maybe have Malekith charge forwards. Oh, here come the Dark Riders. Oh, look at them go. These Dark Riders are actually really cool, but they're gonna get wrecked. And that left flank is not a flank they want to mess with. I'm going to drop the old Blade Wind there. It's going to smash to pieces those Bleak Swords. Oh, it's done a lot of damage. Okay, let's just charge into these guys, like so. I'm probably going to use the Dark Conduit on these guys. Actually, maybe not, if the Dark Riders are backing off.
Cold-blooded killers. Dark shards. Black guards.
They're just constantly trying to flank me. I think they are. Let's throw down some spells on this side. I'm probably going to Dark Conduit these guys. Nice, that destroyed the Sisters of Slaughter there pretty hard. I'm going to bring down this over here. Very good. I just rip them to shreds. And I'm tempted to try this ability. I think it works a lot like the... Oh, what's the spell that's also like that? I think it's another metal spell. It didn't do that much damage. I'm probably going to get these to attack the Dark Shards. That's the Reaper Bolt Throwers. And Reaper Bolt Throwers at the front. These guys are being wrecked. Oh my. Okay, let's have Malekith go and attack this Death Hag. I'm just going to sacrifice some Dark Shards to get some more wins. And I probably want my Dark Shards to attack their Dark Shards, honestly.
weaklings! Bolt throwers! Terror and death!
Oh, on the right flank, we're taking tons of damage. That's really bad.
Lord of Nagaroth.
At least my right flank's still okay. But I think I might actually lose entire units of Dread Spears. I mean, it's not going to matter too much because we can re-recruit Dread Spears quite easily, but
Dealers in death! Blackguards!
it's okay.
Cold-blooded killers! Bolt throwers!
Probably could have used my Cold One Chariots a bit better throughout this game.
Fear me.
Okay, that did a little bit of damage. Let's just sacrifice some more men. Okie dokie. And Malekith has killed the Death Hag there, that's good. Let's attack the Supreme Sorceress. Actually, if I have my Sorceress throw a fireball at her, that should do some damage.
I lust for slaughter. Attend me.
Let's just blow up that Dark Shard unit. Good. And that should cause army losses. It has. Fantastic. Right, so we've probably lost a couple units, I think. Just kill off these leader units. These Supreme Sorceresses can die. And we'll just run down some of these men. Because I think like the second army wasn't in the settlement, so I think it might survive if I don't do this. Once they get to like 20, I think we should be fine. Yeah, we'll just end it there, since they're about to get out anyway. Great victory. Certainly was. Our front line got demolished. I think it was just a lot of these Sisters of Slaughters doing a lot of damage. Dark Riders with repeated crossbows got a lot of kills. I think a lot of their archers, the Dark Shards, got a lot of kills as well. Our front line just got melted.
Victory.
Oh wow, we lost every single unit of Dread Spears except 2. 8,400 loot gain though, don't mind if I do. And we can potentially subjugate them, but we don't want to. We'll probably just loot and occupy.
Feel the power.
And that will cause another rebellion at Grande. Alright, let's level up Hagreen. Grab Flamestorm. Maybe try that out at some point. And if we can, we want to recruit some more dudes. I may as well get these Bleak Swords in there as well. Nice.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Let's continue recruiting. Haven't actually built anything else yet. We have 1 population surplus. Upgrading this actually gives extra melee defense to the entire army. Cool. I am going to recruit a new lord, I think. It might be worth doing that before we did that battle so that we shared some of the experience, but that's fine. Discipline's nice. Extra leadership and melee attack. That's a Supreme Sorceress with shadows. Cunning gives poison attacks. Extra leadership. Strategist for this Dreadlord. I do like Dreadlords quite a lot because I think they can get dragons. But I'd rather have, I think, a decent... Oh, this guy's nice. Sword and crossbow. Weapon strength and melee attack. Now, income from raiding is actually something worth thinking about now, because whenever you're in enemy territory, you may as well raid, because it doesn't affect your movement. It's between probably this lady, Khaleesi, or Nonans. Really don't like his name. What was the other one? Discipline, extra leadership. No, I think weapon strength and melee attack's better. Let's do him. He's got 5 loyalty, that's not too bad. And I believe he can get a dragon. Yeah, he can. He can get a black dragon, that's perfect. Can we give him any armor? We'll just kit him out a little bit. The Pearl of Infinite Bleakness. That's fine. Cool. And we'll jump him into Nagarond. And I will start recruiting some dudes. Well, these voiceless ones, they look cool. They have a really cool portrait. Requires Purge the Weak. Well, at the Chill Road we can actually get ourselves a commandment. I'm probably going to go for Read Dark Portents just so that we have the movement range to get to Grande. Yep, we'll do that. And at Nagarond, with this extra space, I'm tempted to get slave slums. Or actually we could get torture posts. The minus recruitment cost is pretty nice, and this levels up all the way. To the point where we no longer probably have to deal with rebellions. Yeah, we'll grab that, because if we're recruiting a new army, it'd be worth having the minus recruitment cost. For now, we'll grab a couple Dread Spears. We'll start recruiting that army. Hagrave can finally level up. And I think what we'll do is upgrade this as well to the Halls of Mustering. Don't care about the imminent rebellion. Let's move on to the next turn. Oh, okay. Arganeth has declared war on alcohol. And they are allied with Mung. So I guess we'll have to go and attack Mung at some point. Oh, that's kind of them. Oh, we'll go and attack Mung. Don't worry about it. Or are we not at war with Mung? I don't think we're at war with Mung. We're just at war with alcohol. Well, if that's the case, that's perfect. They killed our rebellion. That means we don't have to go back and do that ourselves. And, well, we'll just auto-resolve that. Don't care about losing the garrison. I'll take 6% replenishment though, that's quite nice. Or we could take the extra melee attack for 5 turns. For murdering the captives. Now we'll just enslave. More for the percent replenishment than the actual captives. I want to go and destroy that rogue army before it declares war on me randomly. Unlocked a new regiment of renown, the Bolt Fiends. It might be worth us attacking the Mung army while it's in march stance.
My cruelty knows no limits.
I wonder if we could win that battle. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, we will level up Malekith. And the Triumph of Evil for the extra casualty replenishment rate is very, very nice indeed. It might have been worth getting this before we recruited our new Lord, because that gives extra Lord recruit rank, but it's too late for that now. Reach equals Grasp might be a better choice for now. The extra income from post-battle loot. Because we'll make use of that more than we will the replenishment, I think. Oh, between these two is really difficult. I think I've definitely made the right choice going down this tree. It's just a very difficult choice. Let's go for Reach equals Grasp first. And then maybe we'll attack Hmong. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time, so I am going to leave it here. In the next episode, we might attack Hmong. I'll think about it. I'm not entirely sure if we will. But we're definitely going to go kill this army, the Scourge of Aquitaine, at some point. That's all for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.